The location's been a secret all day, but now hundreds of people have descended on one of London's parks and turned it into a climate camp.
Right, after weeks of playing their cards close to their chest, angering police in the process, environmental campaigners are this evening settling in to their so-called climate camp.
Well, the secrecy ended late this afternoon, but not before the activists had led police and the media on something of a mystery tour of the capital. Well, our reporter Lewis Vaughan-Jones has been tracking their journey and he joins us now. So, Lewis, where have they ended up?
Well, on a bit of grass that used to be Blackheath. It still is Blackheath, I suppose, but for the moment it's also home to climate camp. Yes, hundreds of people chasing around the capital, and they have arrived here. They're expecting 3,000 or so over the next week. And just let's show you, they do mean to stay. They've all pitched up their tents already, and they're already building compost toilets, so they're definitely serious about staying, but we don't need to dwell on that. This all started around midday today, where groups gathered different locations across the capital. I joined some in Stratford, where everyone was waiting for a text message for directions. This was to keep the police guessing, and us in the media and the public. But they went from lots of different locations. They moved from Stockwell, also the Bank of England, these locations trying to highlight some of their causes, and also from Waterloo Bridge. When they did finally arrive here this afternoon, and you've got to remember, everyone here didn't know that this is where they were heading. Why did they choose it? Well, partly because it's a common, and they say it's common land, it's theirs, but also for the view. If we can see it over in the distance there, Canary Wharf, capitalism is a strong cause that they're trying to highlight here as a key contributor to climate change. All that, though, they're trying to get publicity, of course, for their cause, which begs the question, why all the secrecy? The police certainly weren't happy. The police say they were trying to communicate with the protesters here, trying to get an idea and trying to plan for it. The protesters say they simply didn't.
Unfortunately, we have just lost Lewis there. I'm glad he didn't dwell on the toilets,
yes,
but they are in a lovely part of the world.